Well, this is me, Nerds with Badges, doing an unboxing attempt for the second time, or technically the third time. First time I did a test video, so it was like a little warm up for. I did get put everything away. I got this really cool box that I had to open, and so I did a video before, and it was like a test video. Then I did an official video, but this is like the cover case glass thing that you put over the screen, and this is like a attachment for the. It's like very much like a switch type of device. Um, as you can see, I have it charging, and I'm doing all the updates and everything. The controllers, they detach. So when I first got to work, I was all excited. I'm gonna open this, do this unboxing and everything. But when I got my stuff that I ordered from Amazon, I had one package that had soup inside, and one of the soups had opened, and there was like tomato juice all over everything. So I spent half an hour cleaning everything off. Thank God the Legion Go, the Lenovo Legion Go was in another box, and another, which I had to look for that. It was buried underneath some other boxes. But thank God. So this big ass box here. Well, actually, this big ass box was actually inside of an even bigger box. So, and then this box was it's a really nice box. If you have any of the Windows devices like the Steam Deck, they all seem to all these devices seem to come with these nice little, they put a lot of protection in it. The whole thing actually had these inside of it to protect from being.
Just catch on lunch.
It's kind of hard to do these videos here at work because people talk on the radio sometimes. But anyway, so I usually come to work about an hour early. I have time to have a cup of coffee and do everything, so I came to work a little extra early tonight, which would have been last night technically because it's in the morning. So I was only able to do like a really quick video. So I came back on another break to do a real unboxing video, which I was doing on this, which is my Chromebook. The test video I did, which was like I used this little laptop. It's like a hybrid tablet PC. I think I bought the thing for about $200 a couple of years ago. I fried another one that I had. That's a whole nother story. So I took this Chromebook out because I didn't like the quality of the video that I did talking about the unboxing that I was gonna do. So I get my Chromebook out that I've had for a couple of years out of my locker, and I'm doing a little video, and the power cuts out. Now, when I first turned the damn thing on, I could have sworn it was like at 75% when I looked at the battery, but the power was just gone. It just shut off. So it didn't record any of the video that I did. I was really pissed off because I unboxed it and everything. So I guess I just wasn't meant to do that real unboxing. I guess it's like a semi unboxing. So it's charging. I'm doing the updates and everything, and hopefully all the drivers are up to date because I know there was some issues with this machine when it first launched with some of the drivers and updates. I want to get the MSI Claw next, so I could do like a comparison of the Intel and the AMD. There's just some differences in how these operating systems work. Oh, it's asking me to name my device. I have to name it. Ugh. I don't even know. I think this thing has a camera on it too. It looks like it does. I'm trying not to accidentally press anything. But it's pretty big. It's got an 8-inch screen, and like I said, the controllers attach, and that's pretty cool. It has a trackpad on it as well, which really is handy for doing when you're using Windows devices on these little small. This thing's got Windows 11 on it, So I don't know what, I guess I'm gonna give it a name. My lunch break is almost over. I had to do like spent trying to remember the password to log in here at work. I almost remember the password, but I had some letters wrong, so I'm actually impressed. Um, so I mean, just giving it a name. So I did that. Connect to the internet. So I guess it's just gonna do updates, and I'll be able to test it out when I get home. I don't know. I may try to play some games here. I have to install Steam and all that. I don't think those. I don't know if anything is installed. If a Steam or Epic or anything is installed. So you got. I keep pressing buttons by accident. You see all the ports here. You got a USB C, and you have a little slot for the micro SD card. Thank God it won't mess up like the ROG Ally. That's a whole nother conversation. And a lot of ventilation here. Nothing on the bottom. Oh, wait a minute. There's one USB-C. And it does have a kickstand, unlike the ROG Ally. I had to buy a case for my ROG Ally, which has a kickstand on it. So this is a kickstand here. I'm trying to open it without breaking it. It's actually nice. It's not like flimsy like uh, the little flimsy one you have on the Switch, which is like barely, oh my God, I almost dropped it. It's like barely hanging on by a thread. And I gotta sign into my Windows. Oh, jeez. So this is gonna take some time. But yeah, this is the Lenovo Legion Go, and there's another one coming pretty soon. These consoles are getting a lot like iPhones. Like every 6 months, there's a new one coming out. I'm not exaggerating. Um, but a lot of these things, the good thing is that stuff depreciates in value. So this is like mad cheap compared to how much it was when it first came out. I think it's been a year now. It's been like maybe a little over a year. Um, so just like when the Steam Deck first came out, which was really like, I guess, the father of handheld PCs. I actually think One Player X might have been doing it before them, but the Steam Deck uses Linux, and it was the one that really went mainstream because it was so cheap. So people have been able to figure out all kinds of things with the Steam Deck, how to install all kinds of things, and so it's you can even install Windows in it. Uh, but these the Windows devices tend to give you more flexibility, I think. Uh, but there's a lot of problems that come with Windows. Um, I'm trying to like put my password in here. Jeez. Ugh. Okay. Okay, almost done. And okay. Let's see. Make sure I got this right. Oh, God. Okay. Sign in. Man, I got like 3 minutes left before my break is over with. I really thought I'd have some time to actually play a game on this. I think it's 16 gigs of RAM. I think there's 512 megabytes, 512 gigabytes of storage on this. I gotta look again and do a little bit more. It's like looking over things. It's asking me, do I want to back up stuff? I'm scared to do that, actually. I guess. I guess when you do that, I guess it just brings over stuff from some of your other devices that you've connected to Windows with, and just makes it easier to set everything up. At least I'm hoping. And how long this is going to take? Well, I don't know. I guess I'll try out something. It's nice. I really wanted to get something that was small, that I could take on trips, that would be able to run AAA games, and has really, decent battery life. I think this is supposed to have a slightly better battery life than the Asus ROG Ally, which is like pretty bad. I mean, I went to a coffee shop, I think earlier this year, and I was playing, what game was it? Banishers in a Starbucks after I went to the movies over at the Grove here in Los Angeles. I went to Starbucks. I was playing Banishers, which is it's kind of a graphic intensive game that came out, I think earlier this year it came out, or late last year. This black lady, her and her husband, the white guy, they're like ghost hunters, and she ends up getting killed and turned into a ghost. So he's trying to figure out a way to bring her back. So anyway, I played for about 45 minutes, and I was recording video too, so maybe that sometimes will affect the battery, the performance also, of course. So I literally, and if you're playing something, you may depends on what you're playing, but yeah, 45 minutes, maybe an hour if the gods are kind. So yeah, you don't really get a lot of power, so it may be worth investing in a power brick. I have a battery, backup battery that I use for my Switch, but it doesn't really have a lot of power behind it, because I noticed when I use it with the Asus ROG Ally, I guess it wasn't really enough power to make the device go into turbo mode, which is what it does when I plug it into the wall. So yeah, when you travel with these things, you gotta really be mindful of your battery life. Now the new Asus ROG Ally X that just came out has better battery life, and so I'm sure the next model of this machine will probably be out within the next 5 or 6 months. But anyway, I gotta get ready to go back. My lunch break is over, and I think I'm like a minute over. So I was asking me to scan something from my phone. I'm not gonna do that. Gosh, this is a lot of stuff. So I really want to do this earlier so I could actually play the games, test it out. But, time is just moving quickly. I'm gonna go, and I will probably come back with another video and play some games and test the performance, because I really want to install some of the games that really run shitty on my lower end model Asus ROG Ally, and run it on this, which is more powerful because it's running the Extreme Z1, I think it's called. So anyway, I gotta get ready to go, but that's my video for now, and we'll come back with more developments as they happen.